Hello, dear students and friends. Today we are going to have a discussion on um, the little bit scientific essay, we may say, or an article on Sunita Williams. So it is an article written by, as you see on your screen, that is Nola Taylor Tillman. It is written about Sunita Williams. The title of the um, essay, or we may say article, is Sunita Williams, astronaut, marathon runner in space. That is Sunita Williams, written by Nola Taylor Willman. So let us dive into the text directly. Information about Sunita Williams. It's a good news recently, before 1 week we may say, and as I'm telling this information today on Sunday, March 23rd, and around this week, just before 2 to 3 days, Sunita Williams had come back from the space station where she resided almost over 9 months. And when she went there just for 4 days, but she was not able to return because of some technical issues. So now all health is with her. She is very good, and she is recovering with the climate of the earth. And now this is Sunita Williams, and it is one of the picture when it was taken at the time of as a NASA astronaut. Sunita Williams, seen in the above portrait, is set to join the ISS expedition 14th mission during the upcoming STS-116 shuttle mission. And this is when the picture of which is above this was taken, and see as if spending months in space wasn't challenging enough, but one astronaut is competing in marathons and triathlons while aloft is really a difficult one, challenging one. But Sunita Williams, who will be taking command of the International Space Station, dear students, you must be aware of the long form of the word ISS, that is International Space Station, and it was there in September 2012 that she has put a new twist on staying in shape while off planet. Let's take a look at this amazing astronaut. That is you can see the picture there. Let us have some information about her as early life. Born on September 19th, 1965 in Euclid, Ohio. So dear friends, please keep these dates and place in your memory. That is in Ohio state. The place is Euclid, and the date of birth is September 19, 1965. And that is Sunita Pandya Krishnan. Sunita Pandya Krishna was the youngest of three children, means there were totally three children, and this girl was the youngest, means she has two senior siblings, we may say brother or sister, with a father who was a neuroscientist. What was the profession of the father of Sunita Williams? He was a neuroscientist, and a mother was working as an X-ray technician. Sunita grew up with the sketches of brains around the house and aspired to be a veterinarian. The word veterinarian means one who looks after the animals, we may say doctor like, is called as veterinarian. She was supposed to, means she was aspired to become a veterinarian, but life takes twists. And this is another picture of Sunita Williams, astronaut Sunita Williams. Expedition 32 flight engineer is pictured in the cupola of International Space Station during rendezvous operation, we may say rendezvous operations with the unpiloted Japan Aerospace Exploration Agency. So this is JAXA, right? So, and that H second transfer vehicle. So as you can see, cupola means a closed cube. So that is HTV3. This image was taken on July 27, 2012. Right. It is taken by NASA. That is their image credit. So speaking of her father immigrating from India with his brothers, I mean, Sunita's father immigrated from India to America. Now Williams said about this immigration. Williams, what Sunita Williams says is, working their way through university and coming over to America without much infrastructure, means they didn't have any support. But I think about leaving my home for another country, which is home here, India. For another country that seems more daring than the things I have done. That is how one has to take risk. Here it is proved. So the father and the brother of Sunita Williams' father took risk and they emigrated to America, maybe because I think they had some extraordinary intelligence. Because of that reason they thought that they could survive in America. So this is how now, as we are going to see something about Sunita Williams. Her life took a profound turn when her older brother attended the US Naval Academy. Her older brother attended US Naval Academy. Naval Academy means the academy which works with the army, especially we may say in the water. Okay, naval, what we call Navy, Army and Air Force, we say na, that is US Naval Academy, and suggested she consider it. So he suggested, Sunita Williams' brother suggested her to consider that she can also take part in US Naval Academy work. So as she lived an active life, she was very much active, she decided to follow his lead. So whatever her brother told her, she tried. She decided to follow him, and in 1987 graduated from the academy with a Bachelor of Science, BSc in Physical Science. In US Naval Academy, she has got a bachelor degree in Physical Science, BSc in Physical Science. And after that, Sunita became a helicopter pilot and served in Mediterranean, the name of a sea, Mediterranean, Red Sea and Persian Gulf, as a part of Naval Academy. So she served as a helicopter pilot, right, and in support of Desert Shield. That might have been an operation or a mission. Okay, so she served as a helicopter pilot. And in 1993 she graduated from the US Naval Test Pilot School and went on to perform test flights in a variety of military helicopters. She was a part of Naval Academy, so she worked, she took very much tests in being a helicopter. She worked in military helicopters in 1993. In 1995 she completed her master's degree in engineering management. What was her master's degree? Engineering management, both, right? It's a one degree with engineering and management, right? Now she was stationed on the USS Saipan. This USS Saipan is the name of a ship which was a carrier of aeroplanes, as a part of naval team, Naval Academy, we may say, when she was selected for the astronaut program. So this is where her interests grew in the area of astronomy. So she got herself selected for astronaut program. And see, you are a part of you are a helicopter pilot in 1 or 2 years before, and now you are in with the one of the ship in which you are serving as a helicopter pilot as a part of Naval Academy. And your interest means Sunita Williams' interest was shown being the astronaut part of astronaut program. At that time, some lines she tells us that, don't let anyone tell you can't do it. ಬೇರೆದವ್ರು ಯಾರೂ ನಿಮಗೆ ಹೇಳಲಾರ್ದಂಗೆ ನೋಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ಏನಂತ ಅನ್ಬಾರ್ದು ಅವರು, ಯು ಕಾಂಟ್ ಡೂ ಇಟ್ ಅಂತ ಯಾರೂ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಅನ್ಬಾರ್ದು. that's the biggest thing. ಇದು ಬಹಳ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. ಓಕೆ, ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಪೀಪಲ್ ವೆನ್ ಎವರ್ ಯು start to do something new, most of the people around say 80 to 90% tell you that oh it is a little bit difficult, you can't do it, ಅದು ನಿನ್ನಿಂದ ಆಗಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಭಾಳಷ್ಟು ಜನ ನಮ್ಮ ಸುತ್ತಮುತ್ತಲಿರೋರು ಹೇಳ್ತಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಆ ರೀತಿ ಹೇಳಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಅವಕಾಶ ಕೊಡಬಾರ್ದು. ಓಕೆ, ಐ ಹ್ಯಾಡ್ ಒನ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವಾಡ್ ಕಮಾಂಡರ್. ಆ ಸ್ಕ್ವಾಡ್ ಕಮಾಂಡರ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಏನಂತಂದರೆ, ಬೀಯಿಂಗ್ ಎನ್ astronaut is for jet pilots, not for helicopter pilots, because Sunita Williams was a helicopter pilot. She was a helicopter pilot, and astronaut was jet for jet pilots. Jet means aeroplane, those used to say for war, we may say. And if you know that's what you want, ನಿಮ್ಗನ್ಸಿದ್ದೆ ಅದು ಇದನ್ನು ನೀನು ಮಾಡಬಲ್ಲೆ, ಮಾಡಲು ಸಾಧ್ಯ ನಿನ್ನದು ನಿನಗೆ ಅನಿಸಿದರೆ, ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಗಾಟ್ ಟು ಗೋ ಫಾರ್ ಇಟ್. ಅದರಿಂದ ಅದನ್ನು ನೀವು ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಮುಂದೆ ಹೋಗಿಬಿಡಬೇಕು. ಬೇರೆಯವ್ರದ್ದು ಏನು ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಥಾಟ್ಸ್ ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಕುಳಿತುಕೋಬಾರ್ದು. ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ಯು ಡೂ ದ ಬೆಸ್ಟ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಡೂ ಅಟ್ ವಾಟ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಡೂಯಿಂಗ್. ನೀವು ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಿರ್ತೀರೋ ಅದನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿ ಮತ್ತು ಅದನ್ನು ಬೆಸ್ಟ್ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಏನೋ ಒಂದು ಹೊಸದಾಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ಹೊಸದಾಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಒಂದು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆರಿಮೆಂಟ್, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ದಿಸ್ ಲೈನ್ ಯು ಮಸ್ಟ್ ಕೀಪ್ ಇನ್ ಯುವರ್ ಮೆಮರಿ. ಇಂತಹ ಸಾಲುಗಳಿಗಾಗಿಯೇ ಸುನಿತಾ ವಿಲಿಯಮ್ಸ್ ಈ ಎಸೆಯನ್ನು ನಿಮಗೆ ಕೊಡಲಾಗಿದೆ. ಏನಂತಂದರೆ, ಯು ಡೂ ದ ಬೆಸ್ಟ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಡೂ ಆಟ್ ವಾಟ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಡೂಯಿಂಗ್. ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಿರ್ತೀರೋ ಅದನ್ನು ತುಂಬ ಪ್ರಜ್ಞೆಯಿಂದ, ನಿಷ್ಠೆಯಿಂದ, ಶ್ರದ್ಧೆಯಿಂದ ಬೆಸ್ಟಾಗಿ ಮಾಡಿ, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ವಾಟ್ ಯು ನೀಡ್ ಟು ಡೂ ಟು ಗೆಟ್ ಇನ್ ದಿಸ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್. ಈ ಫೀಲ್ಡಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ಏನು ಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆಯೋ ಅದನ್ನು ಹುಡುಕಿ ಮತ್ತು ಪಡೆದುಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವಾಟ್ the squad commander told to Sunita Williams. And after that, Sunita Williams did not stop anywhere. She has logged over around 3,000 flight hours in more than 30 different aircrafts. Being a pilot of different aircrafts, she has logged over 3,000 flight hours. Means ಅಷ್ಟು ಗಂಟೆಗಳ ಕಾಲ ಆ ಏರ್ಕ್ರಾಫ್ಟ್ಸನ್ನು ಫ್ಲೈಯಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡುವ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆರಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಶಿ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಡನ್. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ನೌ ಶಿ ಈಸ್ ಮ್ಯಾರಿಡ್ ಟು ಮೈಕಲ್ ವಿಲಿಯಮ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ವಾಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ಹರ್ ಫಾದರ್ಸ್ ನೇಮ್? ಸುನಿತಾ where we were? Yes, father's name was Sunita Pandian Krishna. Sunita Pandian Krishna, that was the name of her father. But now when she marries to Williams, she becomes the Sunita Williams. Here it is Sunita Pandya Krishna, that was the name. But when she marries to Williams, she becomes the name. She changes her name to Sunita Williams. The name of her husband is Michael Williams. Now blast off. Now she started experimenting. Now Williams applied for astronaut program twice, having attained her master degree after the first attempt. Okay, after completion of her PG master's degree, she has applied for the astronaut program twice. She started the program in August 1998. Okay, you have witnessed the years 93, 95, 98 here. The change is there. And after period of training and evaluation, she traveled to Moscow. Where is this Moscow? It is in Russia, right? Now to work with a Russian space agency. So look how various kinds of experience is with her. Her blood, her ancestors' blood is from India. Now she got graduated from Naval Academy, USA, and she started her work. She started her training and in Russian Space Agency on their contribution to India International Space Station. So this is where Sunita Williams was there until now. Before some 2 to 3 days she has come back. So Russians contribution on International Space Station, this woman, that is Sunita Williams, was also one of the very expert then. And then in 2002 she spent 9 days underwater. Under 9 days, see, not a single day. It is 9 days underwater in the aquarius habitat. Okay, that is a kind of a climate created by the scientists, so that people can live in water off the coast of Florida, that is in America, as a part of NEEM O2 exploration mission. What is the NEEM O2 exploration mission? I will show you at the end. So you just keep in memory that she has become the part of NEEM O2 exploration in 2002. Now in 1998, she has joined Russian Space Agency, and in 2002, she spent some 9 days in the underwater aquarius as a part of NEEM O2 exploration mission. Yes, this is what she says. What she says is, enjoy what you are doing. Beautifully simple and straightforward. Whatever you might be doing, enjoy it. You will naturally do well at it. So this is true. ನೀವು ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀರೋ ಅದನ್ನು ಮಾಡೋದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಎಂಜಾಯ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಸಹಜವಾಗಿಯೇ ನೀವು ಅದನ್ನು ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ, ಭಾಳ ಅದ್ಭುತವಾಗಿ ಆ ಕೆಲಸವನ್ನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಇಫ್ so let me give some examples. For example, if you are studying one fine subject, if you don't enjoy studying that subject, that is not such impactful, that won't help you. And when you start enjoying studying that subject, obviously and naturally you will start enjoying it, start keeping the things in memory. Okay, and you yourself start to started think that you yourself started towards the success. So like that, whatever you want to do, first enjoy it, and obviously naturally you will do it very finely, right? And if the opportunity comes you, yes, and it will be a bonus for you people. It will make your career brighter, like just it has done to, yeah, it has done to Sunita Williams. Now on December 9 2006, Sunita Williams launched into space for the first time. Keep this in your memory. For the first time, Sunita Williams launched herself for the first time into the space on board shuttle Discovery. What is the name of that shuttle? That is Discovery. As a part of 14th expedition to the ISS, she remained in space until April 26, 2007. Around January, February, March, April, around 4 months she was there in the ISS, that is International Space Station. So I request you people to search about International Space Station, as it's just a station, like it's not a which is there on the earth, it is beyond the earth. So that is how space station is there. So yeah, you should discuss and you should search yourself about that. While there, she set a world record for females. Being a female, she has done something extraordinary. What she has done? Over the course of 4 spacewalks, she has done a spacewalk spending 29 hours and 17 minutes outside of the space station. It would be a very much groundbreaking record, because it is not such easy for a astronaut to walk there in the space station. So he has done it, but that record is now held by Peggy Whitson, who has spent 40 hours outside of a vehicle over the course of 6 spacewalks. So this is who is this Peggy Whitson? That's also I will show you at the end of the class. So over the course of her 195 days in space, Williams also set a new record for females. What's that? And the record is that Williams is the second woman of Indian descent. That is, you should know this descent ಅಂದರೆ ಭಾರತ ಮೂಲದ ಎರಡನೇ ವುಮೆನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇವಳು. So who was the first one? That is to go into space. Who was the first one? Kalpana Chawla made 2 shuttle flights. Okay, and the first aboard Columbia in 1997 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಹೋಗಿದ್ರು ಕೊಲಂಬಿಯಾಕ್ಕೆ ಇವರು ಯಾರು, ಕಲ್ಪನಾ ಚಾವ್ಲಾ. ಬಟ್ ಹರ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಫ್ಲೈಟ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಅಬೌಡ್ ಕೊಲಂಬಿಯಾದಿಂದ ಹೋದಂಥದ್ದು, ಬಟ್ ಇಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ಎಂಡೆಡ್ ಇನ್ ಟ್ರಾಜಿಡಿ ವೆನ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ shuttle which carried Kalpana Chawla broke up during ರೀ ಎಂಟ್ರಿ ಅದು ಯಾವಾಗ ಭೂಮಿಗೆ ವಾಪಸ್ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇತ್ತೋ, ರೀಸೆಂಟ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಕೂಡ ಟಿ ವಿಲಿ ನೋಡಿದ್ರಿ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಒಂದು ಶಟಲ್ ವೆಹಿಕಲ್ ಸುನಿತಾ ವಿಲಿಯಮ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಟೀಮನ್ನು ತಗೊಂಡು ಫ್ಲೋರಿಡಾದ ಸಮುದ್ರದಲ್ಲಿ ಇಳೀತು ಅಂತ. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಕಲ್ಪನಾ ಚಾವ್ಲಾ ಕೂಡ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇರಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ February 1, 2003 that has broke its control, and as it got entry into the environment of earth, it got fired. So there we lost Kalpana Chawla. So but Sunita Williams was successful in coming back, so this is a good news really. And now, while in space, William participated in the Boston Marathon, so running. So Boston Marathon was an event. So in that event, she has participated, being in the ISS, International Space Station, and clocking 26.2 mile, 42 kilometers really, race on the ISS treadmill. There was a treadmill. What is treadmill actually, dear friends? Most of you people know, but some people might not know about that. Treadmill is a machine which helps you to run being in a room, right? So that is how she has run a race in that treadmill. In 4 hours and 23 minutes, she has run around 42 kilometers. Really, it was wonderful. 10 hours on an average. Yes. So after that, the first time an entrant has competed in the race from orbit. So she was the person who has participated in Boston Marathon, not being on the earth. Just imagine, Boston Marathon was organized in Boston and in America, which is on the earth. Yeah, but this woman has participated in that race being away from the Boston. That's really a great kind of achievement. So she also cut her hair, her long flowing hair while in orbit only. She was there in the ISS, and she cut her long flowing hair to donate those locks of love. So donate to this Locks of Love is an organization where that's a non-profit organization that provides hair pieces, hair pieces to children, to children suffering from a long-term hair loss. ಯಾವ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಲಾಂಗ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ ಹೇರ್ ಲಾಸಿಂದ ಸಫರ್ ಆಗ್ತಿರ್ತಾರೋ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಏನಂತಂದರೆ ಈ ಹೇರನ್ನು ಡೊನೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಒಂದು ಸಂಸ್ಥೆ ಯಾವುದು, ಲಾಕ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಲವ್. ಆ ಒಂದು ಆರ್ಗನೈಜೇಷನ್ಗೆ ಇವಳು ತನ್ನ ಹೇರನ್ನು ಡೊನೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾಳೆ. ಬಟ್ ಇವನ್ ನಾಟ್ ಬೀಯಿಂಗ್ ಆನ್ ದ ಅರ್ತ್, she was there in the orbit. That's really wonderful. Yes, exceptional personality, we may say. Next, on July 14, 2012, Williams traveled to the International Space Station again for the second time, I may write, if I am not wrong, where she will remain until January 2013. Means around 6 months she was supposed to be there. In September 2012, Williams will become the second woman to assume command of the ISS for Expedition 33. So every time a new expedition number will be there. So she was there in the ISS Expedition 33 in July 2012 to January 2013, from 2012 to 2013, and she was the second woman. But despite the pressures inherent with command, she intends to participate in the Nautica Malibu triathlon. So this is another marathon and triathlon. That same month, swimming, biking and running from the vastness of space. We can't even imagine what she was doing there, but this is actually true. And she participated in the event which was being organized on the earth, but this woman has participated in those events from the space. So now as you have witnessed that Sunita Williams has come back to the earth, and for this expedition she did go, means she went to the ISS in the last June or July, I think, but she was facing difficulty to come back, but it was successfully completed now. So that is how the things about this what Sunita Williams. So let me show you what is that. First, USS Saipan. Yes, this is USS Saipan, refers to the two USS Navy ships, light aircraft carrier, and this is Nemo 2 exploration, that is NASA Extreme Environment Mission Operations. So here it is, and it's a NASA analog mission that simulates space exploration by having astronauts living there in the aquarius, means in the under the water, right? So this is Nemo, and let me show you something about that lady, yeah, who was the who held now who holds the record of long term there in the spacewalk. So this is where our this is Peggy Whitson. Yes, I think you can see this astronaut. This is the Peggy Whitson, and she is also NASA astronaut. She holds PhD. She is Dr. Peggy Whitson, and she is the woman who is the number one in walking, or in there in the what we can call it, what that text has given the information about that, that is, yes, she is the woman who hold the record of being out of the space station for more than 40 hours, around 40 hours, and she had 6 spacewalks. So this is how women are very much influential nowadays. We are very much happy that Sunita Williams is now with us. So thank you so much. This is a very simple, as I guess, a very simple information about Sunita Williams. So you too try to collect more information about her. So thank you for watching, listening carefully. So try to subscribe our channel. Thank you so much.